Excuse me. Hello there. So, last night or in my sleep, um, the message was relayed to me to allow you all to know um, how how your calling affects another, okay, or how we are interconnected. Um, it kind of reminds me of the know your role verses, I believe in Romans. Do not be overzealous, and those who are called to teach, etc., etc. So I'm about to show you because I watch a myriad of different types of content, right? So first you have men who are focused on uplifting women. There's tons of them. One would be Tony Gaskins, Stephen Speaks, even Mr. London. Mr. London, his focus is specifically on helping women uh, with their bodies, you know what I'm saying, and their body image. Do you know how uplifting it is to have a man as fine as him telling you your body's okay, but here's a workout for you? Jesus. He was called to do that. That's what he was called to do. And no freshness here, okay? He has a woman. I'm not after him. But these women swoon and lose weight. Okay? And it's not like I still watch women who do that, but there's a different effect because some women are lacking in that the esteem and the, oh man, it's for some reason it's bringing me to tears, but because I can see it, it's a very beautiful thing. Okay? There's a lot of women who are demeaned by men. So to have a man do that is uplifting for them. That's what his calling is. He's supposed to do that. Right? So then there's women who are male focused and they do the exact same thing. I don't watch that content, to be honest with you, but I know it exists. Okay? And they do the exact same thing. Um, except for like with the workouts, because we really aren't like that, but they still have workouts because there are men who want to focus on certain things that make their body more feminine in the first place, right? But there are women that do the exact same thing. Men, this is what you need to look out for with these women, blah 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 blah. Women, holding women accountable for how they behave towards men. There are women out there like that. Okay, so then you get into the women focused content. Okay, you are all there, and you are focused on making women aware of their power. You're empowering women. You are releasing the veil off of the lie. Okay, that is what you are here to do. Men, there are men who do the same. But what I'm trying to show you here is that for the men, some of them, their content is very toxic. Okay, they're still not completely in their purpose and in their calling because their 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 focus is based off of the trauma. Like they're still traumatized, so their content is very weak and shaky. Okay, but that's still where they're supposed to be right now, because eventually there's about to be a shift, and when that shift happens, their content will do what it's supposed to do. Okay. Um, all right. So then you have people who are focused on their race. Okay. This can come in many forms. This can come in comedy. Okay. Like an example would be like, Latina mamas be like, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, the disempowerment of white women. Um, the there's a person. I'm gonna share them on my channel community board. There's a person who there's more than one. They focus on the atrocities in slavery, and they are very careful not to be um, toxic in the sense these white people did no, they're very factual. They keep it very factual. They keep it simple. Okay. So then you get into people like me who are everybody focused, right? Now pay attention when somebody everybody focused um, makes content. They make content on every single thing. They make content on women's high expectations, and they call women to be accountable. They speak on men and misogyny and misogynoir, and they speak on every single aspect, and it brings all of the things that I just spoke of together. Okay. Um, so then, when you go backwards, okay. So for instance, when I spoke on misogynoir, and you hit some and you watch my video, and then you go and you see someone who speaks on the atrocities of slavery and the generational curses, um, that person literally hit on something I spoke on. Okay. And so then they'll move and they'll go into the male focused content, and they'll realize that this person is actually speaking on from an unskilled state, because they've watched me, they've watched that person, they may realize it. But then when they run over here to women's focused content, and it truly is women focused and you're gray rocky, um, they'll see how women actually, um, it's not that they don't care, but they're solely focused on their own personal healing. And then they run over here, okay, to see the women content that is focused on them, or the male content that is focused on women, right? Because the male content is designed, the male content that is women focused is designed to help see through the veil that men cast. So when they run through all of these different things, it essentially pulls all of us together to work to attack the generational trauma, the generational curses, the generational demons um, together. And they will come across it. All of us are interconnected through our algorithm. Um, so and so viewers watch this channel. So and so viewers watch this channel, and it links you together like that through the algorithm. So they would eventually see it. Um, and it's like a really beautiful thing. It's beautiful. It's. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to link the video. I watched the video a couple days ago. Specifically speaking about SA and slavery. And it literally, my first few moments in the Massage Noir video, it literally reinforces what I said there. And I see that throughout content everywhere. We work hand in hand. But if there's one group that's kind of, because, this is a battlefield. Everything I'm talking about, these are different battlefields. You know what I'm saying? All these different channels, different battlefields. With different tasks, special ops. You know what I'm saying? There's different tasks for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And this group over here, new strategy. That's all. Just new strategy. That's it. Yeah. I'm very excited, and I hope that this analogy and this showing this how this works helps you to understand why what I'm asking you to do is important, women. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It looks like rain.